Hey everybody!
Hello.
Welcome back to
The Drunken Library.
And today we have a book
Book
haul
haul.
for you. It's whatever shit we have attained since our last book haul, which, as you recall, wasn't that long ago.
We don't have a problem.
It's fine. I got bookshelves, as you can see.
It's gonna look like Sam has a problem. We just didn't calculate every book haul in the year.
Yeah, I didn't like buy these all at once.
Videos.
It's fine. Whatever. We bought books. But we're going to share those books with you today. So this first one that I have, we are eventually going to do a video about. It's going to be a TDL Junior one. And it is called Pat the Great Cat, A Jaguar's Journey. And it's the true story of a jaguar that currently lives at the Milwaukee Zoo.
County Zoo.
And I love jaguars, and I had to get it.
I'm so excited for this.
It's going to be awesome.
I was so excited when you're like, oh, I kind of want to get it, because we were at the zoo, because we do that.
It's a thing we do.
Sometimes, or all the time.
I got really excited and I bought it immediately.
Yeah, it was pretty great. So, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, you probably are, but I love Maeve Binchy, and I'm trying to acquire all of her books ever, and so I was at Half Price Books, and I found this one, which is, this year It Will Be Different and Other Stories. So I was pretty excited about that, because I was like, ooh, short stories.
Doesn't love short stories, right? They're great.
And then I found The Lilac Bus, and I was like, oh, this sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. And then...
Funny story, now I also own a copy of The Lilac Bus by Maeve Binchy, because she bought a second one, because she already had it. So that's also one that I got.
In case you weren't aware.
This is now the second time this has happened with a Maeve Binchy book. The other one is The Glass Lake, which we're going to be reading. And stuff.
Whatever.
It's okay. Speaking of people who have multiples of things, I purchased now a third copy of Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Like, I had a reason for this. Why am I so bad at getting shit in frame? I had a reason for this one, and it's because the introduction was written by S.E. Hinton, who wrote The Outsiders, which is my favorite book of all time, and this is my favorite classic of all time, and I was like, those two things are together, why don't I own this? And so I ordered it, but now I have 3 copies of Wuthering Heights. It's fine, whatever.
It means one of them can be a lending copy.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter.
So I was putzing around Half Price Books one time, and I was looking for stuff after we decided to do the Reading with Dom sub-video category situation.
Stuff, which, if you haven't seen those, you should. They're awesome.
They're pretty great. So I was like, okay, well, mostly kids' books. So I was looking around trying to find stuff that could work for it, and so I found these. We have What Goes with Toes, which we already have a video for and is already posted.
So go check that out. It's pretty funny.
He's fucking shirtless for whatever fucking
some reason. He was just like, I'm gonna take my shirt off.
More like, okay.
You do you, bro. Alright.
There was rum.
It's fine.
I grabbed Kratz Creatures in Search of the Real Tasmanian Devil.
Kratz Creatures!
I loved the show when I was younger. It's probably why I was an Animal Planet junkie for all of middle and most of high school.
It's a good show.
It's a great show. And then I got Billy's Beetle by Mick Inkpen, which is a great name.
Fuck it, why not? And
that just sounded great. And I have no idea what it's about, really. I just was like, clearance section, K.
And then I got 2 books by Jennifer Weiner, who wrote Good in Bed, which we did a video about, but I got...
Check it out.
Yeah, I got Goodnight Nobody, which is my favorite book of hers, and I found it at Half Price Books, and I got really excited about it, because when I read it, I borrowed it from a friend. And then...
it's gonna fall.
Probably. I have no better system right now. And then I got The Guy Not Taken, which is a collection of short stories by her. So... I haven't read this one. Right. So we'll see how it goes. Also, it matches my nail polish, so bonus.
Woo!
Didn't plan that.
So I was Half Price Books this one time.
Only one time ever.
And this the once. I grabbed this because it was in the clearance section and it looked amazing. And there's like stuff,
little like pockets and things that open up.
Flaps box and they open, and I'm like, I love this kind of thing. I'm so obsessed with this kind of thing. You guys don't understand.
No, she got like super excited, and it's great.
So this will probably be a TDLJ
at some point. It looks like it's really fun. I got, speaking of authors we love, I got a couple books by Gregory Maguire, who does my favorite fairy tale retellings and classic story retellings. I got the last book in the Wicked Years series, which I have been looking for in stores every time I'm there for like 3 years, because I've read it and I didn't own it, and I own the rest of the series. And I finally found it at Barnes & Noble and actually paid full price for a thing. He's one of the only authors I'll do that for, because actually the other one of his that I got, I paid full price for as well. But this is the coolest fucking thing. This is After Alice by Gregory Maguire, and it's his, obviously, retelling of Alice in Wonderland, where he kind of like does his own take on the world. But the book, like the dust jacket, is just this like really thin, translucent paper. You can see right through it, and then the actual book, when it's naked, is like so fucking pretty.
Naked!
It's so pretty! And I like love Alice in Wonderland. It's probably my second favorite fictional world ever, next to Oz. And
I still haven't read that.
You haven't read Alice in Wonderland?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, woman!
I know. I told you.
But it's my second favorite like fictional world, and I love it. So I had to get the Alice in Wonderland retelling by the guy who did one of my favorite Oz retellings. You know. You get it. Y'all get it.
You understand.
Having issues over here. It's fine. It's fine.
So I got this classic Scottish short stories, because I'm obsessed with things that are Celtic, and it's short stories, and it was in the clearance section, and I needed it.
Made sense to me.
So now I have it, and I'm not sorry for anything.
Alright. I got Orcs and Crake by Margaret Atwood. I have not read this series at all, but I love Margaret Atwood.
She has a couple.
I have several Margaret Atwood books.
She has a few that are many.
And I have heard good things about this one, and I really love her poetry, and it's a point of contention in my relationship, so whatever.
I haven't read her either. I haven't read most of the things you've read, let's be honest.
I know, but they're so good.
I know! I'm not unwilling. I just haven't.
We'll get there.
You've got years on me.
And you've got way more YA experience than I do.
So, okay. So if you watch our beer and book tag video, I talk about Max Deluxe, which is a book collection of stories about this dog named Max. When
they sound so cute, and I haven't read them.
I can't wait until we do
I'm
it.
going to read them.
And my kindergarten, a student teacher, I think, in kindergarten, when I was at 4 years old, was like, this is my favorite book, and it's so great. And I was like, Mom, I need it! So then I got it when I was 4, and I've had it since I was 4. I didn't realize until a month ago-ish, when we were at Half Price Books, that there were more books by that author, and that the book that I have is actually 3 separate books condensed into one.
So she found some.
So I found some. And then I went back and got them.
And they seem adorable. And you guys, if you have an opinion of which of these you want us to do, like, let us know in the comments. But we're going to do at least one of these for a TDLJ at some point.
Maybe a reading with Dom?
Maybe a reading with Dom. We might do one for one for the other. We'll see how we feel. But here are
Let us know. But anyway, so we've got the Max Deluxe. We've got, and then I just recently picked up Sayonara Mrs. Cackleman.
So it's in Japan.
It's in Japan, which I don't know if you guys are aware, but I'm kind of a little obsessed with Japan, a little. And then Swami on Rye, which is Max in India.
And I think these sound amazing.
I'm so excited.
They seem awesome. And then I got a bunch more shit. Is that the last of your stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a bunch more shit.
Sam has everything, because she got new bookshelves, she got crazy excited.
Finally had space to actually buy books. Every time we've gone book shopping together or separately for the last, 2-ish years, I have held back. I've bought 1 or 2 things.
And I go crazy.
And she goes crazy because I haven't had anywhere to keep them. So now I actually have somewhere to go with new books. And so I'm like, oh, I want this one and this one and this one and this. And I go nuts. It's fine. Whatever.
I'm cool with it.
So I found for like super cheap online a Scott Pilgrim box set. So if you're not familiar with Scott Pilgrim, they're graphic novels. It's a 6-novel series about this guy who has to fight his lady friend's evil exes to win her heart. And they made a movie with Michael Cera a few years ago, and the movie's pretty good. I haven't read the books yet. I borrowed them from a friend ages ago, and then felt bad for having them and not getting to them, so I'm giving them back. And I got my own. So I'm really excited to get to those. I've been getting more into comics and graphic novels lately because I'm a nerd, whatever. Ooh, that's a good sound.
I like it.
And then I got 3 books by Neil Gaiman, who is... Neil Gaiman's probably one of my favorite writers in general, not of like a specific genre or a specific anything. He's just, I love his writing style, I love his stories. So I got 2 of his short story collections, Smoke and Mirrors and Fragile Things.
I want to read those.
And we will. We have to get you through American Gods first.
I know. Which we're doing.
We're
because
doing,
it's
because
from
we
the
drew
jar.
it from the jar. And then I got Good Omens, which is Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. And this book is like pretty popular for people who are into like this kind of genre, post-apocalyptic thing. It's like comedy meets fantasy meets whatever, but I've actually never read this, which is surprising because I love Neil Gaiman. But
She really loves Neil
I
Gaiman.
really love Neil Gaiman. And so I'm really excited for that. I actually found this used, but it looks brand new.
It looks brand new.
I got this for like $3.
Somebody probably bought it and was like, well,
Whatever.
I'm not gonna read it, brr."
Yeah, I was really glad I, on a whim, stepped into the little used bookstore that I went to. And then I got a fuckload of vintage sci-fi. It can only be described as a fuckload. Hold on a minute, I don't even have them all in my hand yet.
Do you need help?
No, I got it. Took me a minute, but I got it.
I was there that day. It was amazing.
This happened the last time we went to Half Price Books. So I'm going to run through the titles real quick.
Need some...
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I got these 3 Tarzan books by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Tarzan of the Apes, which is the first one, and then Return of Tarzan, second one, and then the 3rd and 4th in a bind-up, which Beasts of Tarzan and the Son of Tarzan. This is a really long series, which I have not read, and so I figured I'd just get the first couple, see how I feel. I'll probably end up with all of them, if we're being real and knowing my love of sci-fi, particularly of the vintage persuasion.
I want to read them.
And then I got The Fountains of Paradise by Arthur C. Clarke. I figured, why not? And then I got Omnivore by Piers Anthony. I've read other Piers Anthony. I like it a lot. This is like a super sweet alien invasion kind of situation.
I like the cover art on that.
Yeah, that's part of what's so fun about vintage sci-fi is it's got all this like really pulpy, cheesy, like fun cover art.
I like anything cheesy. Let's be honest.
It's my life. And then I got 2 more books by John Wyndham, who is my favorite sci-fi writer from the 50s.
I want to read this one so bad.
She wants to read this one because it is called The Kraken Wakes and she has a pirate problem.
I have a little bit of a pirate problem.
A little bit of a pirate problem. So I got Kraken Wakes, and then I got The Midwich Cuckoos, which looks creepy as fuck from the cover.
Oh.
But I love John Wyndham. I love him a lot. I now own, I think, 5 of his books.
I only read the one that we...
Never posted.
I only read the one that you guys don't know about, because...
You will. We have a video. It just doesn't exist to the internet yet. But yeah, so that's my fuckload of vintage sci-fi. And so that's our book haul. That once again, I look like I have a problem.
It's fine. It's only because comparatively we didn't actually actively film when
for the last
I
like,
had a
2
problem.
years. Well, because it was so off balance that like you would have like 8 books and I would have like 1.
That's true.
And so we just like never bothered.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's our
Yeah.
book haul. Let us know if you think anything we got sounds particularly interesting. Let me know if you think I have a problem. Comment, do some stuff.
Let us know if you want us to do any of the things that we've mentioned in this video.
As like the separate video, or if you want,
Or imminently.
if you want me to do like a favorite vintage sci-fi writers thing, or like favorite genre stuff, we can do
Just about anything.
pretty much any video suggestions at all. Let us
Yeah.
know. All right, have a great day.
Bye.